Welcome back to the Terrible Podcast. I'm your host, Cheeto Taurus. Um, Obviously, you could tell that I'm not joined by Hayden. I'm not joined by Alec. I'm not joined by Colin this time. For those of you who know, uh, some schools have shut down until January 3rd. So, what does this mean for the future of the Terrible Podcast? Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to go on a brief hiatus. Um, as you guys can tell, obviously, by the quality of this mic, I'm not recording inside of where we normally record. For those of you who know, we record inside of a school. So, sadly, we cannot all be together right now. It's an unfortunate event because, for the longest time, I wanted to get into podcasting. For the longest time, I wanted to get into, and as you guys can tell, I'm doing this from home because my stupid dogs don't shut up. Hate them. I hate it. If you guys want free dogs, comment down below. You guys can get them because I don't want them. They're nuisances. Nah, that's a joke, obviously. But yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go on a hiatus. I've been wanting to do podcasts forever, but either a host would they would say they were going to do it, and then they pull out of the project at the last second. You know, I've had this happen so many times that I was like, maybe podcasting wasn't a thing. Maybe it wasn't my type of thing, and I don't want to do anything like this on my own because it's not I'm not a very interesting person as like a single person because I don't know what to talk about. I can be more of an interesting person when I have people to talk to. And, unfortunately at this current moment in time, I can't find anybody to do the podcast. I don't know if I'm going to, and it's such a stupid thing, man. It's just like COVID has ruined so much this year. You know, last year, my sophomore year, it was like I was supposed to get so many different awards for many different things, and it never ended up happening. There was so much processes that was supposed to happen early on. It just slowed down. I was supposed to get my license last year, and it ended up taking another year to do because all of this, you know, unfortunately happened. Um, and it's a sucky thing. Um, that's why I wish everybody would just take this seriously, man. It's not a joke. None of this is a joke. Um, I'm gonna say this. I'm just not gonna say the name. One of the hosts here have been diagnosed with COVID, and it's just like it's a messed up thing, and it's especially like it's terrible to mock this kind of stuff and say like it's not real or it plays off at a joke when 1 million people has died from this. You know, I have family members myself that have it, and I can promise you that none of this is something to take as a joke. You know, I wish everybody would just take it seriously so that we can go back to normal life as soon as possible. Because it's just an unfortunate thing. You know, there was so much stuff that I had planned at the beat like for this year, and it's just like it all went straight to the garbage. And sometimes I think like maybe if COVID didn't happen, would certain things you know have changed over the course of this year. It's I don't know, but just to sum everything up, we're definitely going to be taking a break. Um, I'm hoping that we do come back. I'm hoping within either next year or maybe who knows, maybe the end of this year. For the rest of the 2020 year, unfortunately, the podcast is done. I'm hoping we come back in January of 2020. I'm hoping that's a thing, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. Everything is just falling apart, and it's a sad thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I am your host, Cheeto Torres. and I'm hoping to see you guys soon. Take care, guys.